All right, guys. For today's dYdX segment, we have your host, Axelar co-founder and director of the Axelar Foundation. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks so much for having me.
Just for quick starters, do you mind just giving us like a quick 30 to 60-second overview of what Axelar is?
Absolutely. So, Axelar, the way we like people to think about it is that it solves the bridging problem, but is not actually a bridge, right? All of you are familiar with, bridges and all of the hacks over the past few years. Axelar operates one layer below. It is infrastructure. It is a platform that allows bridges and other applications to build on top, right? So, to make an analogy, the same way that on layer one you can build decentralized exchanges, money markets, NFT marketplaces, all those great primitives. With Axelar, you can build chain agnostic versions of those applications, right? A cross-chain DEX, cross-chain money market, cross-chain NFT marketplace, right? So it's a platform that powers bridges, but all kinds of other applications as well.
So we had Squid Rooter on actually a week or two ago. How are you guys related to them in the wider dYdX ecosystem?
Great question. So Squid is one of these core primitives building on top of Axelar, right? And is the most popular cross-chain decentralized exchange that's built on Axelar. What it enables users to do is take an asset, say BNB on the Binance Smart Chain, and swap into USDC on dYdX. As simple as that, right? A simple interface looks very similar to Uniswap, but takes an asset as input on one chain and gives you an asset on another chain. Now, for the particular use case of dYdX, all of the collateral is in USDC, so that's the asset it delivers to the user. And the other cool feature that it has is that it can do the whole flow in 20 seconds. We have what we call these express features with Axelar, which allows applications to express their transactions. And we have these relayer services that take the whole risk on behalf of the user. So the user can actually get very seamless user experience, get their assets very fast on the destination chain, while assuming zero risk. You have this kind of market making entities, that's one way to think of them, that support the user and take a very small fee in exchange for the service.
Gotcha. I appreciate that explanation. And I know Axelar has a lot of exciting plans over the coming year. So would love to hear what's on the Axelar roadmap for the next 6 to 12 months.
Sounds great. Sounds great. So we're onboarding many of the non-EVM chains. Right now, Axelar has just EVM and Cosmos chains, about 60 chains integrated to the network. But we have a big upgrade that's going to launch smart contracts on top of Axelar and make connections permissionless. So we're going to be adding Solana, Sui, Stellar, Ripple, and a couple of other non-EVMs in the coming months. Now, usually when we decide that we want to add a chain, the decision is informed by the customers, right? The applications built in on top of Axelar. And a big segment that we're focusing on is real-world asset tokenization. A lot of the real-world assets issuers want to be launching on Solana because Solana has clearance from some regulatory bodies. In New York, there's only Solana and Ethereum. They also want to be launching on Sui because that's a new ecosystem. There's a lot of excitement there, a lot of opportunity for new stablecoin issuers. So I guess given how close we are with a lot of these real-world asset companies, we are prioritizing some of the non-EVM chains that they want. And we have a lot of very interesting initiatives we're going to be announcing in the coming weeks and months on the real-world asset side, and also the work we're doing with financial institutions. That's going to be a big part of what's to come with Axelar.
Nice. Well, that is super exciting, and we'll actually have to get you on for a full episode at some point to get a bigger rundown of Axelar because I know there's a lot of nuances. But thank you so much for coming on. I don't know if you want to share with people where they can learn more about Axelar or where they can find you personally.
Yeah, for me, just follow me on Twitter. Feel free to message me. I always respond to people. Just type my name on Twitter, and yeah, happy to send you more information about Axelar. But I think just follow us on Twitter. We post regular updates, so you'll be able to find all of the information there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll catch you sometime in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.